Hi and good morning. Today is the 8th of September and it's 2020. And guess where I am? I am in a transformed place. So yesterday I was talking about Motivation Monday, and today I've been motivated to come out and be in a transformed place because we are talking about Transformation Tuesday. So this place has been transformed for basketballers to come and play a game. I don't necessarily play games and I don't like playing games. I don't play sports. I'm just like that. It's not my thing. But I do admire people who are physically fit and people who get involved in playing these things. I am more of a talker and I believe also a doer. So this morning I'm talking about Transformation Tuesday. And one of the things I'm going to do is use my own stories of transformation. And during this past lockdown, one of the things I did, the very first thing I did, is I started being fearful. I started being scared. The day they started saying we are going on lockdown because the virus is coming, I started being fearful. And of course, I went into lockdown. My mind was almost going to lockdown. And when I was in the house, one of the things I do when I'm scared, when I'm fearful, is eat and sleep. So there is that escapism of going to sleep, and I wanted to sleep, excuse me, as much as I could sleep. I wanted to eat and comfort myself as much as I could eat so that I could feel good about myself. But then I realized that if I slept so much, I'd become more lazier and lazier. My body would start seizing, and yes, my body started seizing. It started aching, and I felt like I didn't have the energy to move. Instead of now saying I've rested enough and I can start moving here and there, feeling energized, the more I slept, the more tired I became. The more I ate, the more weight I added, and the more guilty I felt. The more comforting I comforted myself with food, the more guilty I felt. And I had to arise and be transformed in the renewing of my mind and thinking. I've been given this lockdown thing. I've been asked to stay indoors, but do I necessarily have to stay indoors? My mind is not on lockdown. My mind is free to think, and I started thinking. And one of the things I started thinking is, in the mornings, the walkways are free. And then the government had said that we could exercise for at least an hour a day. So I decided to take that offer, and I started exercising for an hour a day. Very early in the morning, like this morning, I would come out and walk in freedom. Before people woke up and started walking their dogs, I was out here. And guess what? I have lost at least a stone in weight. And when I say a stone in weight, for my friends in Kenya, that's about 14 pounds, which equals to 7 kilograms. So 7 bags of sugar have come off my body. That's on the physical. But on the spiritual sense as well, I started feeling good about myself. I started thinking more about my God, my creator, my space. I started thinking about my own spirit and how it can grow. And I started listening and listening and listening more to the messages that were building my spirit. And in the process of doing that, I have learned quite a lot. So my intellect has improved. Look at this. I'm looking at the frame, the spices of life. So my life has been spiced a lot more. So my spirit has grown because I'm listening to more spiritual messages. My body has improved because I'm doing exercise. I'm breathing fresh air. I'm eating more healthier. I've stopped oversleeping. I've stopped comforting myself with food. And therefore, my emotions have also been balanced. So I don't feel guilty, I don't feel sad, I don't feel so bad about what I'm doing. I'm feeling so much better. So what am I trying to say? That my life has been more transformed. And I want to encourage you today, this morning, this day, that you too can be transformed. In the same way this place was transformed to become what it became, in the way Esther has been transformed in these past few weeks. And of course, I didn't talk about the social aspect of it. I've made more friends. I've been meeting more people. I've been meeting familiar people and unfamiliar people. So I've been making more friends. So in the same way, this place has been transformed to become what it has become. And in the same way, I feel I have been transformed to become who I have become. I do believe you too can be transformed. It's not a one-day thing. It's not a two-day thing. It's something that you have to continue to do continuously. It's a process and it's a commitment to be transformed. Even this place had to be dug, a foundation had to be made, this fence had to be created, the concrete had to be put on, and every other equipment that is needed for this place. It took time, it took effort, it took resources, and it took people to be here, to be this creative. And therefore, we start by renewing our mind. We start by having our minds transformed. My Bible tells me that God has given us a spirit, not of fear, not of timidity, but of power and of a sound mind and of love. So it's about loving who you want to become. It's about loving the person that you are. It's about loving the persons that are around you, the people who are around you. And it's about loving the transformation itself. And once you've done that, you fight the fear, you kind of overcome the barriers that you have, and you start doing something. And it's until you wait for that time, you know, it's until you keep on committing, it's until you keep on doing what needs to be done, then you are able to see the transformation. You are able to see the change. So this is Transformational Tuesday, and I hope I have encouraged you. So combining this with Motivation Monday yesterday, Transformational Tuesday, start by transforming the way your mind is working, and the way your mind is working to help you to become transformed. Then there is the effort. Something has to be put in it, and there is the commitment, there is the routine. And then remember, you don't work independently. This thing was not built by one person, it was built by many people. And I have many more examples to give you. While I was losing weight, my husband was losing weight. While I was also in the house, I thought there are some few things that needed to be transformed. There was mold in my bedroom that had looked at for a long time. Even that needed to be transformed. So what did I do? I exercised physically. I took a brush and I painted the wall. Now, I won't go into so much detail telling you of all the other things that have been transformed in my life, but one of the places that transformation has to start from is here. Having a renewed mind, having a transformed mind, being reminded, being rerouted to the mind that is right, so that you can work on your own transformation. So have a wonderful, wonderful transformed Tuesday, transformed day, transformed life, and it starts now. It is minute by minute, moment by moment, day by day, and then everything happens. You see the product, you see the fruit. May God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful time. Bye for now, and we will see you for the Winning Wednesday tomorrow. Maybe somewhere else, because I like to push myself to the limit. So God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.